Greetings. This video is being created for a question that was asked. If we are in a prison planet, who are the wardens? Short answer, the Anunnaki takeover, mind control. Long answer, 432,000 years ago, a group of people came on this planet, and there was life on this planet before they came. And 13,000 years ago, they took over the grid by forcing a takedown, a deluge, a deletion of all physical presence on this planet, and created a human uniform which existed before. I'm just doing this short. That was controlled by mind control. In Genesis, I can't remember what chapter, but it's after Noah's deluge. You had, and God saw fit to make man live only 120 years. We were either living 950 years or 95,000 years. According to Zachariah Stitchin's translation, it was 95,000 years. But I'll go along with the 950 years because that is 9 times or 10 times what was normal. The way we are constructed, we're always told we have a soul, or we debate whether there is a soul or not. We're not apes, monkeys, dogs, cats, squirrels, birds. They exist with Earth. Humans are a little different. We exist in Earth, and at the same time, we exist as an infinite spirit that has the ability to create universes and are in training. No, let me leave that one out. That's making it too complicated. We're an infinite spirit that was technologically created to be attached to a human uniform body. This is all explained in the 5th interview by the windmakers. If an infinite spirit, let me make an example. We're like suns, S-U-Ns, in the sky, shining bright. How many quadrillions watts per second are we producing? And if we are diminished into a version of a human body that needs to breathe oxygen and drink and eat and worry about their survival, then how much percent of our true abilities are being utilized for our own human uniform? And the mathematical would be an infinite amount of zeros before a number came up. In other words, we're not even beginning to use the potential of our infinite spirit. So, the question, if we're on a prison planet, who are the wardens? The answer are the ones who took us over. And if there are the ones who took us over, we will just say, according to Zachariah Stitchin's information, it was the Anunnakis. No, the Anunnakis still control this planet. They do it through an elite program of promising some humans something and not giving it back to them. And they've created this elite royalty hierarchy system upon us. When we stop personalizing who is who, because when we understand this is a hologram of our creation, yet, if we are duped into thinking we are nothing, then we become nothing, because the hologram works this way. As you think it is. And that is not about, well, I think that I can run fast or not run fast. Yes, it is, but that's just a fraction of who you really are. If you start to think that you are a creator, you become a creator. But what are you creating from? Because you have to think that you are that sun to create that universe. Most of us on this planet are imprisoned by mind control to say, who do you think you are? And that's what's happening. Fear is how they control us. So, for 123,000 years since the creation of Adam and Eve, Adapter and Tita, TT, we have been diminished in our thoughts. There's an explanation for this, and you can say we chose this, and it's a school. You can go through all of this, but the answer is basically this. You are what you think. You're under mind control. Now, how do you undo the mind control? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. You can't ask anybody else to help you. Yet, the ones who are thinking this way, which is rare, and this is the problem, hint, hint, no one wants to agree. Oh, that's your version, you do this. Well, so what? You have to do it within yourself. You have to know, you know what? I'm the creator. And what I see being created on the outside at this point is nonsense. So I'm going to start thinking different. And I'm going to start breaking that thought mold within myself. Once you start doing that, you start meeting the other people who are doing that. And you collectively join together to start thinking about, how do you undo the trap? I've been spending many, many years saying, hey, you want to undo your trap? Hey, you want to undo your trap? It doesn't work. I'm going to tell you, don't even try. It's just like, oh yeah, we want to. And then they'll pull your energy, because what is happening is the mind control program also incorporates those thoughts to say we need to do it. I'm making this short because I've spoken for 1,000 hours on this. And it's in archives, or it's been deleted, or whatever. The program of the trap has incorporated a trillion different versions of how not to break the trap, as their quantum computer, which is really us, has figured out every single block and how to keep you in here, in this matrix, in this program. The design of religion to tell you how to be free to meet God and meet Savior is the program, is another program, is one of many programs, and there is 1,000 different versions of this on this planet. Your survival and what grows and how you plant seeds and how you till the fields and all of that are programs. The original program was, this was paradise. And we would come into this form, and experience this life. As an infinite spirit would be bored if it didn't experience what union is, what compassion is, and everything else. I don't need to explain this, because the only people that are going to see this video, and trust me, I wish I could find videos like this. I wish I could find other Marina Jacobis. I wish I could find the other thinkers who are not thinking in the box to break the matrix. I have not given up, but I've accepted that the program of me trying to find the other people is working against me. And I can prove that, but that's my own proof. And I'm going to stick to that. I'm not trying to do anything to anyone else anywhere. I am doing it. I am the reset. I am the software. I am my universe. So, to answer the question, you can just blame it on the Anunnakis. Who are the Anunnakis? Well, they look human, and they're the masters of mind control. They have mastered mind control that they can take a whole holographic universe of 7.8 billion people and make them think that this is real. That's how powerful it is. So, you can't get out. Well, you can, but how are you thinking of your own self? So, what has happened here on this planet is they have instilled all forms of fear and the proof of the fear, and they make it real. Is this theory? Not for me anymore. No, thank you. That theory, if you don't know it 100%, you ain't it. 99.9 don't work. You must know it. So the questions that I have been asking is, why is everybody against it? Why is everybody not agreeing with me? Why is everybody always polluted with their selfishness? Why is it that we can't really get together and say, let's break this matrix? Why is it when I hand out the windmakers and hand out the Talmud of Jemanuel and hand out the Lost Books of Enki, which the three of them are the key for me, why is it being rejected? Why is it only 1 in 10,000 people want it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Wise up. So the illusion is going to play with you and keep you in there. And one of the things of the illusion is I need others. Yeah. Oh, you can't do it without others. Well, that's cost me 7 years or 8 years. Others. So what happens? I get frustrated with others. Move, Friar. You know why nothing. I can explain it in so many different ways. The sheep program, you, E-W-E, you, you're at fault. Man, 3 bags full, sir. I can explain it in a million different ways. But you know what? Done. I don't need anybody or anything. I can't change anyone outside of myself. I can only change me. Trying to get other people to join you. No offense to the people who see me and love me. It's a few of you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. No one on appreciation, but I'm just making the statement to know that stop wasting your time trying to get others to agree. They're only going to validate you in your own knowing and truth. Look them in the left eye to left eye, and you see beyond. Because when this universe is originally designed, because this is what it is, they hijacked the original program. It's like you took a video game and you said, okay, download the video game. You had the backdoor keys, you had everything for this video game, and it's a holographic game. So you're playing your Street Fighter or whatever, and you decided that you're going to take this game and modify it, and you're going to add extra characters and whatever, and in that game. But the key thing to this game is that it was inverted, meaning that good became evil and evil became good. So the illusion became a deceptive thing. So when you said, I'm not with you, it meant to the others what they would think, not that I'm going to be free from your illusions. I don't know if that made sense to anybody else, but I know for me, that made sense. I am in a trap because I agree with you. Because what am I agreeing with? That you agreed to it be trapped. Boom Shiva. How are you going to break that one? Everything in human form that you think you are uncreating or creating togetherness and whatever is a trap. Yet, you can't get to a certain point unless you have other validations. So it is beyond understandable to anyone else. I wouldn't even be surprised if nobody sees this and nobody answers and nobody agrees, because that's exactly what's going on. And if I feel resentment because I'm not understood, then I am invoking another part of myself to say, oh, I'm not agreeing with the other me's. No, we can go into another level of this. You are me. The original game was I was to see where my thoughts were going to come back in an inverted way to teach me what I am. And if you looked at it in a holistic, pure thought, it would absolutely perfect a human uniform and operate in perfection on this planet. Yet, the software designer, Marduk, Enki's son, Rogue, because his brother Thoth was so smart, he was jealous, and he became what we are him in this inverted thought matrix. I'm going to leave out where it came from because I wanted to make my point on the polarities of what's happening. Where was I going with that? The software developer, the manipulator, was Marduk. So, what he did was he took this video game and he inverted it so that he could extract all the energies that were not being seen used by the infinite spirits that were in the planet trapped in human uniforms. So the wardens are Marduk's emissaries. And that is the elites. They live underground, they don't like the sun. They use the infinite spirit's blood through their children because the children are innocent and they need that innocent blood to survive. And they have been doing this for 13,000 years. So, don't watch this video if you're not awake, because you're not getting it. I'm not feeding any like pigeon brain people. And I know, oh, you're not being nice to me. I'm nice to your programs of reflection of me, of saying that you don't understand, so you can't. Yeah. No, I have the power of spoken word. Don't like it? Because you're not going to agree with me? Run. I'm tired of you. You're programmed. You're working for Marduk. You're working for the elites. You're under their mind control. And I'm not. But I still love you because you're a trapped infinite spirit. Let me see your infinite spirit. Remove the mind ego program, 15-bit computer, 15-bit per second, and move up into the 80 million bit per second quantum computer. Every time you think, it slows you down. Every time you have the program represented in front of you of what this means and trying to logically process it is the mind control program. Every time I say, blessings be to all who see, I'm speaking to their quantum computer, their higher self. When I say, I'm not a part of your sheep reality, I'm shutting down the mind control program. It's better you fear my words then you live in fear. That's your program, God fearing. You're fearing your own Godship. Programs. And programs will act in defiance of being told they're programs. So I won't make sense to anyone with a program. Yet, when you go past that program, you can run right into the bullets and they can't hit you. And I know some of you know this from speaking to your higher selves. You can change anything you want, but can you forget the programs that have been used against you in your experience of being hurt? Answer is probably not. Where one goes, all goes, meaning that if consciousness sees it, everyone who taps into it, whether temporarily or not, are a part of it. Windmakers' fifth interview. No, you're not gonna watch it because I don't know anything. I'm already past it. Blah 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 blah. Only a few. Many are called and few have chosen. You've heard it from different versions. The same thing. Well, I don't have to agree with you. I'm gonna go this path. Go that path. It's a trap. It's all a trap. Waiting for a savior, a trap. Here's the untrapping. See who is real. Realize who is real. See who is real. Realize who is real. Once you do that, you start breaking the matrix. Because your mind is not fooling with you anymore. Jah is collective consciousness. Black is white and white is black and everything is inverted and upside down. And until you let go all of your programs, you are serving the prison wardens energy farm. Thank you.